Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Foundation Week. We are on day 4. I can't believe we've already gone through 3 foundations. I'm super excited for this foundation because as soon as I saw it, it just was so interesting and so intriguing to me on Sephora's website that I knew I had to pick it up and try it out. So if you're new, welcome. We're doing Foundation Week, where every single day for 7 days we have a new foundation review, and this time around we are doing powder foundations, which is pretty cool because I have dry, normal skin, so I feel like I'm gonna be testing out 7 powder foundations and seeing which one or which of them all are really good for someone that has dry skin. So if you've always been curious about powder foundation, you're in the right place because that's all we're doing this week, powder foundation. I'm not gonna lie, I've been super impressed with almost all of the powder foundations. They've been absolutely amazing and I'm just really excited. I feel like this week is going very, very good. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. Hit the like if you like Foundation Week and you like foundation reviews, especially powder foundation reviews. And yeah, let's just get started. We are doing the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Custom Finish Powder Foundation. This is at Sephora. It retails for how much? $45 at Sephora. I love how sleek the packaging is here. It's so great. I got the shade 250 Sand, and I feel like that's going to be a good shade match for me. But this is what it looks like inside. Huge mirror, powder, and of course your puff here. So this is what we're doing. We're testing out the foundation. I'm wearing it all day long and checking in with you guys throughout the day without a filtered camera, and you're gonna really see how the foundation looks on my dry skin. I'm also going to be seeing if it oxidizes. I'm going to be swatching this next to other foundations that match me so you can do like a good shade reference situation. I'll also put down below in the description box a ton of foundations that match me so that if you're wondering what shade I am, you can go check that out. We'll also be doing the flash test, and I'll be seeing what Shiseido says the foundation is supposed to do, and does it actually do what it says it's supposed to do? We'll find out. Also, good news about this foundation is that they do have olive shades. The shade I got wasn't olive because I feel like they didn't have a light enough olive for me, but if you're a little bit darker than me, they do have an olive. The next shade up from Sand is Silk, which is for medium skin with, the next 2 shades up from me is Oak, which is golden with a slightly olive tone for medium skin. But the shade I got is light medium skin with a golden undertone because they didn't have a olive for my skin shade level. Okay, so the finish is supposed to be natural. The coverage is supposed to be medium. It's a creamy powder foundation that synchronizes with skin and self-refreshes non-stop for just applied look and flawless finish for up to 24 hours. Okay, that's a lot of claims already. Medium coverage, natural finish, supposed to look like you just applied it for 24 hours. So we're going to test this out for 12 hours, definitely not 24 hours, and we're going to see how it looks. So let's go swatch this next to other foundations that match me, and then let's get started putting it on the face. Okay, so I am in natural lighting, just so you know. This one here is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Liquid Foundation in 220. This one here is the Shiseido Powder Foundation in Sand. This one here is the Maybelline Superstay Powder Foundation in Natural Beige. This one here is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Powder Foundation in Light Medium Neutral. This one here is the Revolution Powder Foundation in P8. This one here is the True Match Powder Foundation in N4. And this last one here is the Too Faced Born This Way Liquid Foundation in Natural Beige. So now you can kind of see the differences in tones now, I feel like, better in natural lighting. So I'm going to put on a primer first. This is the Ciate Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. I hope that the whole time I'm actually saying it correctly. Ciate. Anyways, this is the primer I've been using all week long, and I love it. I think it's so good. Okay, I'm going to use the Tint Idole Ultra Wear Camouflage Concealer from Lancome. So on this side of the face, I'm going to use my Tarte brush that I've been using all week long. I love it. I'll link it below. And then on this side, I'll use the sponge that comes with the powder. But you can see what it looks like there. And the mirror is fantastic. So let's just get on started. Really good coverage. I mean, you can see the difference already in my skin between the two. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the sponge on this other side. Oh, there's two sides. There's a white side and a black side. It says apply powder wet or dry for a customized natural finish. Active Force technology synchronizes with skin and resists heat, humidity, and motion. Sheer to medium buildable coverage. Pick up the perfect amount of foundation, whether used wet or dry. For wet use, dampen black side of sponge with water and bring out excess before picking up the powder. Interesting. So you can actually wear this wet or dry. I think I might try that. So I'm going to try the white side first, and I'm going to try that on my chin. And also on my forehead, and then we'll try on this cheek wet. Now, I'm just telling you guys that that's what it says in the back of the box, okay? Because I tried, I don't remember what powder foundation I tried, but it said you're supposed to be able to apply it wet or dry, and apparently I was doing it wrong because I was applying it the way that the box said. So I'm just telling you, if a company claims that it should be, if you should be able to use it wet or dry, then you should be able to use it wet or dry. Like, don't claim that if you can't, if it doesn't, it's not gonna look good. So, okay, I'm gonna go wet this really quickly. I'm so excited to try that. So here we go, I'm going in. I'm really very nervous. Just gonna pat it in. It definitely looks very natural when I use it wet. And it didn't oxidize with the other powder foundation that I used. I wish I could remember what it's called. I'll write it on the screen. It oxidized and turned orange as soon as I got it wet. This one's not doing that. Just good. I mean, what do you guys think between the two sides? So this one's a dry, this one I used wet, although the sponge doesn't retain a lot of water, so it wasn't like dripping wet. But I did feel like it kind of blended into the skin a little bit better on this side, less powdery. So, interesting. I kind of like that. I like that you have the option. I don't feel like it's that like big of a difference. Like maybe if you don't use a setting spray, it's a good option. I'm gonna finish my makeup and then I'll be back and we will set half of my face with a spray. Okay, so I'm going to spray this side of the face and we're going to see how it ends up going here with the MAC Fix Plus. Whew, I can tell, like already, even on this side, like let's say you put this on and you feel like maybe it looks a little too powdery. You can wet your sponge and use it that way, and I feel like that minimizes that little layer of powder and blends it into the skin even more. But then if you want to go with even a step further and make it look so nice on your skin, I can tell, I mean, already. Like on this powdered side where I used it dry and I put the spray, it is so melted into the skin. It literally looks like it's my skin perfected. Like that's how it looks. Whew. I mean, if I spray this all over, holy moly. This is gorgeous. Okay, so here's the side I sprayed. Here's the side I used wet. And the real tell is my forehead, because I have forehead lines, and if it doesn't sink in there, that's kind of like the real tell. Okay, so I finished the rest of my makeup, and I'll put everything that I used down below in the description box if you're wondering what I have on. I sprayed half of my face, and let's look at how my face looks now. I'm so freaking impressed, you guys. Whew, this looks so nice. So, especially the side I sprayed. I mean, the other side I didn't spray, but I used wet. And it looks so gorgeous and smooth. And it really did sink into the skin. And even my smile lines do not look dry. And you guys know, like, that's the real tell, because they can really sink into lines. I feel like this really smoothed everything out. Smoothed out my pores. Sometimes powder foundation can sink into your pores. And I especially love the side that I sprayed. I mean, they both look nice, but wow, the side that I sprayed really does look melted. Yeah, it really does look absolutely gorgeous. I am so impressed. Amazing. The color shade match is perfect. I love it. And oh my gosh, it looks so smooth and so beautiful. It is medium coverage, though. It's not completely full coverage. Unless you don't have like breakouts and stuff, then it'll be fine, and full coverage on you. But it is medium coverage, but it does synchronize and look so beautiful on my skin. So I'm so excited, you guys. I will show you how it looks in natural lighting, and then I will check back with you guys in 5 hours, and then I'll wear it till the end of the night, and we'll see how it looks at the very end of the night. It's supposed to wear for 24 hours, so it better look flawless at the 12-hour mark. Natural lighting, that would show you guys. Okay, it's been 5 hours and I thought I would check in really quickly. I'm outside and it's so freaking hot. So this is gonna be like a very quick check-in. Hey guys, so it's the end of the night. I've been wearing the foundation for over 12 hours and let's see what it looks like. I actually really like this foundation. I think it's nice. I think it looks so good. And you guys, I have been outside literally half the day and like not being careful at all with my makeup. And I'm just really impressed in just how it's looked throughout the day. As I've gone to the restroom, I've taken a peek in the mirror and just really looked to see how my face makeup looked. And I'm super impressed with it. I love it. I love it. I think this is another foundation that's a 10 out of 10 for me. I think that it just blended into the skin so nice. And I think if I were to spray my entire face, it would just look so gorgeous. I mean, right now, I'm not gonna lie, my foundation looks a little bit wrecked, but that's because literally outside with the boys, we did like the splash pad and they splashed me in the face a couple times. I'm just really impressed. I really like it. I think it's great. If you have dry skin and you're looking for a good foundation, I think this one's a good one. And if you're looking for an olive shade, they do have olive shades as well. So that's kind of cool. But I mean, you guys kind of see for yourself. I did take 2 flash pictures and I feel like one of them, it seemed like it maybe gave me a little bit of a flashback. I'm not 100% sure. It kind of looks like it might be a little bit of a flashback, but it's nothing too bad. It's not a really bad white cast, so I'm kind of okay with that. But I think that's basically it. That's all I have to say. I like it. I think it's great. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for another foundation video. I'm so excited for tomorrow because as soon as I felt this powder foundation, like I dipped my finger in it, it was so soft, so creamy. I was just so excited to try it, you guys. So I can't wait to share that with you guys tomorrow. But yeah, hit a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.